So I know I'm playing Payson. So there's three things I know to be diamond absolutes. Even when pizza's bad, it's still pretty good. All Nazis should be freshly punched in the face at all times. And I lose to Payson one-on-one.
Avi, to comment on what Bill just said, two of those things are true. I just want to comment on one. We've only played once one-on-one. Yes, I did win, but I don't think that necessarily warrants a pattern.
It's just the way it is. But I'm going to try to at least not look incompetent this time. So I've never started a fandom season with a loss. I'd love to keep that going, but I also know I'm up against a human computer. So
Bill called me a human computer. Coming to this promo, I wanted to tell a story because I'm sure he would get pissed off hearing this. When I went to go watch something on my Prime Video account today, I realized that all my videos were in Spanish, even though my account was listed in English. I've checked multiple videos, everything was in Spanish. So I called customer service, and we did so many things for so long, and I was like, I cannot get this to go back over to English. And he said, okay.
Let's just do it fast, huh? Cool.
I'm going to send someone over to your house. Before you do, can you just check the audio selection in your video? It should be right next to captioning. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And in that moment, I realized that I had been looking at the captions the whole time that had been selected for English. So I just was a nightmare to every single IT person on the team.
Movies en español. Let's go.
Hello there.
What's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Got a great match for you today. I think it's a sneaky good match because I don't think either of these players would consider Fandom their bread and butter, their main focus, if you will. But Payson's ranked 4-3. He's 4-3. He's ranked 9th. He's in the top 10 Fandom players currently, and Bill's only one win behind him at 3-3. So. Two players who perform very, very well. Anna's on the desk with me today. Anna, are you excited as I am for this match?
I am very excited for this match. You are very echoey right now, so this is throwing me off a little bit. But yeah, very excited. They seem like it will be a good even-ish match, 3-3 and 4-3. Right?
Similar, a lot of similar things going on. Yeah.
So it'll be exciting. Hopefully, it's a nail biter. That'll be fun.
Well, my nails are already bitten as far as they can go, but we'll see what else I start chewing on, I guess. We'll get round number one. Round number one's going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions around the Fandom Fights. Each player's going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they will receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one? Am I still echoing?
Yes.
Well, that's because you're in the room next to me, my dear.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I think my internet might be a little choppy.
All right, let's get into round number one. Anna, would you like to hit us with the first question?
I would love to. Your first question is going to be in the category Criminal Underworld. In Furious 7, which character breaks out of a cast their arm is in?
Well done.
Thanks. I'm not really good at reading. I don't know. I try to look at all the questions beforehand and read through them so I can make sense of them in my head. But
5,
it's hard to do.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Payson,
Hobbs,
and Bill.
The most realistic thing in all these movies, Hobbs. Yeah,
Hobbs
him
is
punching out of
correct.
that cast.
1-1. Let's get to the next question in the category of creature features. What is the name of the tribe for which Jaya is believed to be the last of in Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire?
I was wondering what that name was as I was reading through all the questions.
Jaya?
Yeah, I was gonna say Gia.
No one would blame you.
So I guess it's good that you read that
But they
question.
would judge you.
I know. What else is new?
I would judge you. 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Bill
I don't have it.
and Payson.
I was going to look this up yesterday and I forgot. Is it the Iwi tribe?
It is the Iwi
Let's
tribe.
Go!
Threw in an extra I, but I think it's
Fair. Shout out to the great
Pay-
Nintendo console.
Payson takes the lead 2-1. What's the next question, Anna?
All right, your next question is in the category Epic Adventures. Who plays the titular emperor in The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor? I feel as though my intonation in these are weird, but I think it's just...
Your intonation? A little bit. Do you need me to throw
Yeah.
in more comments?
That's okay. I'm trying to put the grammar in as I go. But
Okay. Because you said you read them all. So.
I was also a little distracted by the word titular because it's kind of
4.
funny.
3. Good one.
Because it has tit in it.
1.
Yeah.
Pens down. We'll start with Payson
I know he's in it. Jet Li.
and Bill.
I couldn't remember it was an irony. I also wrote Jet Li.
Jet Li is correct.
Tis.
Your next question comes in the category of Law and Order. Which Law and Order film takes place at Nakatomi Plaza? So Anna, you know this answer now.
I do. It's very exciting when I know.
We'll talk about it.
No, I'm not.
This is a really
But
hard.
this is kind of like asking what color is grass.
I believe don't pull a bill where you accidentally let go of the answer. So
I know.
famously, you don't have to
5,
say it like that.
4,
Oh no.
3,
I meant like I know because like I've heard of Tim mostly. doing
Pens
it.
down. We'll start with Bill
It is Die Hard.
and Payson.
It is Die Hard.
Die Hard is correct. 4-3. What's the next question, Anna?
All right, your next question is in the category of DC. In Steel, John Henry Irons is arrested at which member of his family's home? That was good intonation. That's because I read it before.
Heard better.
It can't all be as good as you, Nicholas.
You keep getting movies. Oh no, I guess you've seen the first one that we asked about.
Yeah. It's fun when I understand the question.
It is fun.
It's a good time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Payson
Is it his aunt?
and Bill.
Is it his grandmother?
Oh.
It is his grandmother. Grandmother is correct. So Bill will tie it up 4-4. No more perfect rounds. As we get to the next question in the category of sci-fi icons. What are the names of Marty's mother and father in Back to the Future? Need both. Dare you think we would
Why
just
am I
have-
blanking on names?
Names are my kryptonite.
Me
They are
too.
Good thing no
terrible.
one in movies have names.
Thank goodness for that.
I don't remember. I famously don't remember names. That's why every time I meet, I give them a nickname and put their name in a word that sounds like their name. That's why all my friends are named like Gatorade and Drew Baca and Ramajan. It's great. It's great.
I
too.
love that.
1.
I should do that.
Heads down. We'll go to Bill
Lorraine and George.
and Payson.
Hey, Bill, shout out to Riddles. George and Lorraine.
Lorraine, George. George, Lorraine is correct. Still tied. 5-5. What's the next question? Anna.
Next question is in the category of Fight Night. Who directed 1995's Mortal Kombat?
You don't know this. You haven't
What is this
seen it
fucking
yet.
prick's name?
But when you say this film, you have to go Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
It's like Geostorm. You have to yell Geostorm when you say
Right.
Geostorm.
So if you
Of course.
you could try that for us.
I just got my voice back. I don't want to be yelling. So
Fair.
Mortal Kombat.
Give you like a 3 out of 10. 5.
Are you kidding me?
3.
That was at least a 6.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Payson.
The non-GOAT Paul Anderson, Paul W.S. Anderson.
And Bill.
thank God I remembered it was Paul W.S. Anderson. It's that middle part that always screws me up.
Paul W.S. Anderson is correct. Still tied 6-6. As we get to the next question in the category of the MCU. In Ant-Man, Hank believes his wife died while trying to deactivate what type of object?
What?
You were waiting quite a while to exhale there.
Yeah, I just needed a deep breath, you know? You ever have like a really good deep breath?
Never once in my entire life.
Oh, you should try it. It's
It
great.
really sucks.
It's the best.
That's why I'm so grouchy all the time. 4, 3,
That
2,
makes sense.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I hope it's a nuclear bomb or it's a rocket. I hope I didn't get this wrong.
We're gonna go to Payson.
If specific was in there, I'm sorry. I just put bomb.
I would say both are correct. And if there is an issue, you let me know. Missile is what we had. Bomb, they insinuate it's going to cause mass casualties. So, like, we're going to say both are correct. And if we want to challenge from there, feel free.
Can
I mean, we both got it. Yeah.
Can I just talk to Javi real quick?
You can.
Is it nuclear?
I don't remember if it's nuclear. I don't believe they say because it's the Soviets, I believe it's
You
the
know what?
80s, and they're like the Soviets developed whatever. So I'm not sure, but given the context, it'd be fair to assume it's nuclear, but I don't think they say it's nuclear.
Nick is being lenient, giving us both our answers when it was missile. Let's not challenge. Let's just be gracious.
That's fine. Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Great. We'll go to, so I have it 7-7. Is that what you have, Anna?
That is what I have, Nick.
Right. What's the penultimate question?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Galaxy Quests. Which alien film features a pregnant woman being infected by an alien? That sounds like it sucks.
It's not fun.
You would know.
Outside of Furious 7, I don't think you got a single, because you haven't seen any movies in this series.
Oh, in this one? No, but I've seen the
you
movie.
didn't get a single question about a movie you've seen.
Yes, I have. In this,
Which one?
Back to the Future.
I asked that one. 5.
Oh, like that I've asked. I thought you meant
3,
that in general has
2,
been asked.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Payson
A really good movie, Alien Romulus.
and Bill.
Oh, I went with Prometheus. I didn't see Romulus yet. So
Alien Romulus is correct. So Payson will regain the lead. It is 8-7 as we get to the final question of round number 1. It comes in the category of mixed bag. Your question is, Dobby is revealed to be enslaved by what family at the end of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
You know, I almost put grandmother, and now I'm really pissed.
I would be as well.
what the fuck is their last name? Okay. Okay. These fucking movies. All right. I almost wrote something else and then I was going to fucking look stupid.
That's okay. I'm used to that. It's a fun
It's
time.
funny because almost every movie I asked is a movie you have seen.
Indeed. Maybe we should have switched.
Maybe next time. 5,
Mm.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Bill
I almost wrote Draco. So it's Malfoy.
and Payson.
Malfoy.
Malfoy is correct. That will bring us to the end of round number 1. Payson in the lead, 9 to Bill's 8. Is that what you have, Anna?
That is what I have.
Round number 2 is going to work like this. Wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it as well. Spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you'd like to check down multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. The categories on the wheel today are Wizarding World, YA, Mixed Bag, MCU, Law and Order, American Spies, Horror Icons, and Sci-Fi Icons. Payson, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Bill?
Javi, when I play Fandom, I'm usually pretty good at spinning first. You down to spin first?
Dude, I'm just here to back you up on whatever you want to do, so let's do it.
We're going to go first.
Sounds like a plan. There's that echo. Payson, this is your first spin.
Sounds good.
It's on Sci-Fi Icons.
This is one of the ones I liked.
Yeah.
We could
Go ahead, say what you want to say.
we could probably do a little better. What are your thoughts?
I think, listen, you're doing this for fun. You might as well take something that you really, really like. So you want to spin again?
Yeah, I'll spin one more time. We're going to spin again.
Sounds like a plan. This is your second spin. You have to keep it a lands on this time. Tis the MCU.
Okay.
All right, Anna. You like
That's
the
me.
MCU.
I do indeed.
And if I read these questions, it would just come through on your microphone anyway, so you might as well read them.
Great. I hope I don't mess them up.
There they are.
Woohoo! All right. Payson, are you ready for your questions in the MCU?
Yes, I am.
All right, your first question. What was the first MCU film to feature the TVA?
Oh,
5, 4, 3.
repeat the question.
All right, repeat of the question. What was the first MCU film to feature the TVA?
Which is the one where that post-credit scene happens. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Anna?
Oh, sorry. That was incorrect. Sorry. Bill, chance for the 2-point steal. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's the Marvels. I'll go with the easy answer. I'll just say Deadpool and Wolverine.
That is correct for 2 points.
Can you bring Hop in?
Sure can.
100%. Owen Wilson's Mobius and Loki are at the post-credit scene of Quantumania
That is what I thought. Okay, we will challenge.
because they meet Victor Timely.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We are back from the challenge. In short, yup. So yeah, Payson's correct. He's going to get 2 points. Anna, what's the next question?
All right, great. Your next question. Who plays Ronan's right-hand man, Korath, in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Jaimon Hansu.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. In Thor: Love and Thunder, what is the name of the weapon wielded by Jane Foster?
Mjolnir. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct for 2 more points. All right. Your penultimate question. What was the first name of... Oh, sorry. Run back. What was the first name of Ivan's father in Iron Man 2?
Oh. I'll go multiple here.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Anton, B, Igor, C, Greiger, or D, Dimitri.
Anton.
Anton is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Ned, Liz, and Flash get stuck in an elevator in which DC landmark?
the Washington Monument, the big white tower. Yeah, Washington Monument.
That is correct for 2 more points and the end of your wheel round.
I'm guessing you
Indeed.
accepted the big white tower. I need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Payson gets his score up to, with the sweep of the MCU, gets his score up to 18. Yeah, is that what you have?
Okay.
Oh, yes, that is what I have. Sorry.
Great. Bill at 8, but we'll bring back the wheel. And Bill,
Can't wait to eat shit. Here we go. All right.
this will be your first spin. Well, I can't say you're not eating shit.
There it is. Yep, that's fine.
Mixed bag, probably.
Yeah, we discussed this. Let's go mixed bag. He's been studying Wizarding World. He's going to do better than he thinks he will. Let's do mixed bag.
Cool.
Great.
He already said mixed bag. You have way too much misplaced confidence in my ability to remember anything in those fucking movies. So, but mixed bag it is. Let's go.
Bill, I'll be reading your questions in the category of mixed bag. Are you prepared for them?
I mean, I gotta be. So,
Yeah, indeed you do. All right, your first question.
yep.
Which Epic Adventures film features an object called the Staff of Ra?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who voices Hopper's brother Molt in A Bug's Life?
I saw this once, fairly recently. I know there are people in it. Those people's names are lost on me. He already wrote it down. I'm not even looking. So I'm going to hear those multiple choice options.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Bob Peterson, B, Peter Sohn, C, Eugene Levy, or D, Richard Kind?
Okay. Two of those names already sound familiar. I don't think I heard the other name, so I'm just vaguely remember this person being in there. I'll go D.
D is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Good shit.
Okay.
Bill, your third question.
Mm-hmm.
How does Paul kill Fade Routha in ritual combat at the end of Dune Part 2?
I still haven't seen this movie. I should have gotten around to it. I heard it's great, but I decided to watch all 4 indecent behavior films, so that's on me. I'm going to go multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, shoots him, B, strangles him, C, stabs him, or D, breaks his neck?
Okay. So I vaguely remember Lynch's Dune, kind of. I think I remember that fight. So I'm just going to go out on a limb. What I was going to say anyway, if it's wrong, whatever. I'm going to say he stabs him.
That's correct for 1 point.
Okay. All right.
May thy night chickens chatter.
Indeed. Bill, your penultimate question.
All right.
Who kills Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Oh, this bullshit film. Who does that? I want to say that was Shao Kahn. I'm not saying that as an answer. I'm talking out loud. I'm sorry.
5.
Let me get a repeat.
All right, that's your first repeat. Question again. Who kills Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Okay. I feel like I can take the risk here because this is dog shit cinema. And I am a pro at dog shit cinema. I don't think he's seen it yet.
5.
I'm going to guess Shao Kahn, final answer.
That is correct for 2.
That would have been my guess.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't remember Mitaro. So
Bill, your final question in mixed bag.
sure.
How do the soldiers around Fort Knox trick Goldfinger into thinking his plan worked as he approaches in Goldfinger? Take a general answer.
Oh, wait, don't they pretend to be passed out or something like that? Yeah, I think they just pretend to be asleep.
That's correct for 2 more points and a sweep of mixed bag. Bill gets his score up to 16. Payson at 18. Is that what you have, Anna?
That is what I have.
We're going to get into round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions that are on the Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
All right. First category you can bet points on is Disney animation. Let's get bets starting with Payson.
I'm gonna go 1.
And Bill.
I'm also going to go 1.
All right. Your question in Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features characters named Tong, Noi, and Namari?
Payson, what film do you think this is?
Oh, goodness.
I have no idea. So
We were having a drink with dinner, and then we started this match, and I hadn't finished.
I also still have mine. It is currently cradled between pillows.
I'm
Why
still
not
chugging
put
my
it on this
Americano.
table?
I'm chugging
all
my
right.
Americano I made earlier. It's getting a little cold, but
3,
doing
2,
the job.
1. Pens down. Start with Payson.
Namari sounds familiar, so I went the last one I watched, Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
And Bill.
I don't know, so I guess Moana.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay, yep.
And I've seen that one too. It's a good movie.
Good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's cute. It's good.
Both
I
players
never
will
say
lose a
no to
point.
more.
Both players will lose a point. Payson in the lead now, 17-15. What's the next category they can bet on? But before you tell them the category, Anna, how was your day?
It was great.
Don't care. Tell them what category they can bet on.
Your next category is Fight Night.
Let's get bets, starting with Bill.
I am not adventurous, so I'm going 0 for this one.
And Payson.
I may have made a horrible mistake too.
I haven't seen all these yet, so
That's fair.
I think one of these people made a horrible mistake, Anna. Why don't you read the question?
it's good to
All
be
right,
big.
your question is, who plays Damien in Creed 3?
Oh, I haven't seen this movie yet, so who the fuck's Damien? I don't know this. I haven't watched this one. So
It's okay. Anna thought this series was based on the video
I wonder
game.
if it's that fucking prick.
Anna thought this was
Probably
based,
right.
based on the video game.
I did. I still do. I don't really
Or
know.
the band.
Both.
Can you take me high?
They merged the band and the video game
4,
together and
3,
made a movie.
2, 1. I would pens down. I would watch
I
an
mean,
Assassin's Creed movie with a Creed soundtrack. Quite
You can
frankly.
just go to him.
Bill,
I
that's
think
here.
I
Okay,
just-
great. And Payson.
Bill, you were right. Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
His name
is correct.
completely went out of my mind, so
That's
it's fine.
Payson
Yeah.
will get 2 points. It is 19-15, 4-point game. As we get to the third category that you can bet points on, that category is Epic Adventures. Well, let's get bets starting with Payson
I went with 1.
and Bill.
I also went Uno.
All right. Your question in Epic Adventures. In The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, at what kind of location does Frodo first wear the One Ring? You have one ring.
I should have bet
I
2. I should
do not
have
have
bet 2.
one
I
correctly.
fucking suck at round 3.
I do
They tell
too.
me that's why you need a manager, but I call bullshit.
Well, I had a manager, and I still blew my round 3.
Not the manager.
I have had managers that still ate a fat dick in round 3, so like
Definitely the
I don't know.
player's fault in that instance.
I would
5,
argue my manager should have
3.
done better.
Your manager did everything he could. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson
I could be totally wrong. Is it an inn?
and Bill.
I thought it was at the bar.
It's at a bar in the inn. So
Okay.
both are correct. 1 point apiece. Still a 4-point game. 20-16. As we get to the penultimate category, Anna, what is that category?
Your penultimate category is mixed bag. What will it be?
Well, this could be anything.
Let's get bets, starting with Bill.
I decided to be fucking insane and go 2.
And Payson.
Smart decision. 1.
All right. Go ahead, Anna.
All
Better
right, your
bite me in
question's
the
a
ass.
mixed bag.
Yeah.
In Coco, why can't Imelda travel to the living world at the start of the film?
It had to be a movie I haven't seen. That was the stupidest thing I ever did. All right.
Excuse me.
Now, what's this movie about? One day
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
get an answer. Yeah, it's fine.
Whoa.
So.
Did I disappear? Am I back?
You
you're back.
transported.
Yeah, that was weird. I clicked on something and everything went dark.
Looked like you
Okay.
traveled in time.
It felt like it. We're gonna get answers in 5, 4.
3.
All right, that is Payson's second repeat. Go ahead, Anna.
All right, your question again. In Coco, why can't Imelda travel to the living world at the start of the film? Hey, what's up?
I had cocoa for breakfast this morning.
Your Coco was good.
It was. It had graham crackers and marshmallows in it. It's amazing. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Bill.
Good game, Payson. Watch Virtual Survivor on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST.
Thank you, Bill. And Payson.
This doesn't even matter. There isn't a remnant of her left.
And your winner, Payson Johnson. Both were incorrect. We're looking for Miguel took her picture specifically off the ofrenda. Her picture was taken down. But with that, Bill is mathematically eliminated. So Payson wins the match with a final score of 19-14. Anna, great match, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. I would say. It was very
Say it.
It was great. I think, they were really close after round 1, 9 and 8, and then even after round 2, 18 and 16. It really was anyone's game going into round 3. As much as Bill likes to talk about how he is not good, I beg to differ. There are a lot of questions that, I don't know them, and that's not saying a lot. But
he knew them.
Yes, but he knew them, which is great. So I definitely think it was close. And it was very cool to see them play. So yeah, it was a good time. Did you have fun?
Agreed. I had a great time. Let's see if they had a great time in some post-match interviews.
Sounds good.
Bill Cariola, Anna is right. You did not win today. And I would largely blame that on a crapshoot of round 3 of spattering of films you just haven't seen. But you had answered questions about films you haven't seen in round 2 based on films you have seen. And so getting 8 in round 1, then navigating through opponent's choice mixed bag to only be down 2 going into round 3, I think makes for a pretty good player. It's weird that you're under 500 now because based on today's performance, it doesn't feel like you should be. If anything, I just say bad luck to the person who plays you next because they'll probably also be under 500 and if you play like you did today, they'll probably keep going in that direction. But Bill, thoughts on your performance today?
It actually was so. All right, I know I make jokes about how terrible I am, but I have come to the realization as far as fandom goes, I am a player. I would say I'm good. I'm not great, so I could handle myself pretty good. What I know cold, and I know there's a lot of movies that have been added, and I do my best to try to watch them all. But I am also a human being with a life to live. Also, I'm currently studying in a league that should not be named here, and the team we're playing gave me a prick fucking strength, and I'm currently losing my mind with that. But that having been said, I know how good Payson is. We all are aware of how good Payson is. He is a freakish trivia machine. It's like Skynet built a trivia monster and then sent him back, and then we'll all have to try to survive if he will let us. So, but
fair.
All things considered, that was actually a pretty decent round 1. I think the only 2 I missed are, again, movies I haven't seen. So what are you going to do? I knew opponent's choice was coming and somehow managed to get through that whole thing pretty well. I can't believe I remembered Shao Kahn. So
yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, because that movie's real terrible. I'm not going to lie. It is so bad. And for me to say a movie's bad, that's got to mean something. So, and then just, I did my best in round 3. I feel like I should have just bet 2 in Epic Adventures. Would have been slightly different, but I'm like, I know there's like a Narnia movie or 2 in there that I still haven't seen. So like it's just the odds are, and then
Bill, just so you know, Narnia has actually been moved to YA. So,
well, fucking Jesus. See, so many things happen.
They do.
I just
can't. A lot of things happen. It's difficult.
So see, all right. Well, it's fine, but
I struggle to keep track of it, quite frankly.
No, well, there it is. And then I was like mixed bag, and that was just like, oh well, I did pretty well. I'm like,
did very well. I thought.
There's a lot of movies. So like, odds are maybe I land on something I have seen, and I just did. So it was a gamble that didn't pay off.
I feel like everyone thinks mixed bag is like this, kill shot to throw at someone, but the truth is, like, you could just get a spattering of movies that you like, or that you've seen the originals of when we're asking about a remake, and you can call back on that knowledge. At the end of the day, Bill, I thought you did great. I definitely look forward to seeing you in your next match. So thanks for playing, and we'll see you soon.
Congratulations, Payson. There's no shame. I just got outplayed, and it happens. So he's a good kid. I love that guy. So,
he's a great kid.
Good for him.
Payson Johnson. I've been trying to do some math while Bill was talking. I don't want to be rude and looking at my phone while Bill was talking, but I was trying to do it real quick. I don't know if I did this correctly. I feel I may not have. It's very possible you are the number 3 ranked player now.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Does that include the champion? Does that include the champion?
No, it does not.
Okay.
So technically 4 if you want to include the champion, but that's also at this moment in time, things could change as the act goes on. And for those who aren't familiar with how the rankings work, the less matches you've played, the more malleable your position on the rankings is. So Payson's ahead of people who played a lot more matches, but a loss could send you back down further than a loss would send them back down. All that is to say, I feel like you're definitely in the top 5, but you've definitely gone up. Is the main point. Payson, how did we get here? Explain. And it was no fluke, because you scored 9 out of 10, swept your round 2 category, and then did very well in round 3. So explain.
You guys, both these 2 people know fandom way more than me, so I'm speaking from an amateur level. Tell me I'm full of shit. I feel like as fandom has gone on, the positive for more movies being added is on the lower level of fandom. You are going to get more general level type knowledge stuff on these types of movies, and that is just something I've always valued in myself as a trivia player, where I just feel like I'm really good at general knowledge. And so if it's really just surface level stuff about all these movies, I feel like I can always hit these. I do want to say Bill played an excellent game. Throughout the match, we were neck and neck the whole time. But the fact that I am 3rd ranked, something is happening, and I'm going to hit a wall at some point. 100%.
Javi, are you surprised as to where we are today?
I'm not surprised with. I love Bill. I want to say that I said something semi-snide. I didn't even mean for it to be that the case during the betting round. Anyway.
Don't even know.
I love Bill. He's a great player. I don't think he took it wrong anyway, but just in case he did, Bill, I did not mean. It was more of a testament on Payson's. But Payson's a great player. Payson played really well. I'm really happy he did this. I'm a little surprised at top 5, but it shouldn't surprise me.
Math might be a little off, but
that's all right. Listen. Accurate. Honestly, I was a little surprised top 10 when you mentioned it earlier, but just because he doesn't prep. But that's the thing is if he's doing this without prep, can you imagine if he was just I'm focusing in entirely on fandom? I don't want to play that. He puts in way more work into trivia than I do, and I put some work into it for sure, definitely some. Payson, you're a great player. Also, one thing about Payson that's really good is he's good at recognizing patterns. So during this match, he was I think it might be a data question coming up. Sure enough, it was a data question. It was this movie hasn't come up. Maybe it'll come up. Yep, that's actually kind of exactly the category we were thinking of. So, yep. No, I'm
True
glad
that.
Payson did this. It's good to have someone as methodical as he to manage because
Yeah.
it's easier to talk to him.
There was a part of me at one point that said, you know what, they're probably bothered by the fact that I can point these out, but then I was like, well, they would have changed it if they were really bothered by it. So
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, this
People think this game is just watching movies. Well, that is a large part of it. If you don't do that, you're likely to not succeed. There's definitely a little bit more to there, and Payson, I think you've always excelled at that more than most other people. So that definitely gives you a leg up, which could explain your very high ranking, and perhaps it will continue as we see you come back later this season. I'll ask you, is there anyone you want to play now that you're in like the top ranks?
So like
got
the
top
matches
rank.
I'm wanting to play, I would love if I could still call them out. Like Nazario would be really fun. I think Mark Menchaca would be super fun. I think Alex would be very fun. But yeah, at this point right now, it's kind of telling me like maybe I should put a little bit more effort in to see just like what could happen at this point. But yeah, this is really fun.
Sweet deal.
We're gonna call
Payson,
out Joe Fairley.
Whoa.
I mean, he's only 2 spots ahead of you at the moment.
I'm saying.
What is that? Think about that. Think about that.
Wild chip. Payson, congratulations on the win. We'll see you in your next match. And that'll do it for this here Fandom Fights match. A great match, if I do say so myself. Anna, why don't you put a bow on it?
Yes, great match between them two. Feel like I summed it up before. They summed it up great in their
It was great.
post-match stuff. We were here. It was
We were here.
fun.
Yep.
Now it's bedtime.
It is indeed. Thank you to Payson. Thank you to Bill, to Javi, to Tim for editing this one. And we'll catch you all next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.